brakes, making his tires squeal. "I won $5,000 in a contest," Sammy cried. "Wow," said Kayo. "What did you do to win?" "Nothing." "How did you enter?" Rosie said. "Was it a drawing at a store?" "I didn't enter anything. I just got a letter saying I won." "For no reason at all, someone is going to send you $5,000, Rosie said. "That's right, and I already know how I'm going to spend it." "There has to be a catch," Kayo said. "Why should someone you don't know send you $5,000 for doing nothing?" "Who cares why?" Sammy said. Kayo said, "My mom says if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is." "You're just jealous," Sammy said. "We're just sensible," Rosie replied. "You had better read the fine print in that letter." "Now that I'm rich," Sammy said, "maybe you'll let me join your club." "If being rich was a requirement for our club, I wouldn't be a member," Kayo said. "Is your club going to help the cops find the forger?" Sammy asked. "We've told you before," Rosie said. "Our club does not help the police. We help animals." "Ha!" said Sammy. "Then why do you keep capturing criminals?" "It's accidental," Rosie replied. "Someone with $5,000 in cash could be very useful," Sammy said. "Think it over," he added, as he rode away. After lunch, the girls sat on Rosie's front steps, hoping for a breeze. "I'm melting," Rosie said. "If it gets any hotter, I'll be a little pool of liquid on the sidewalk." "Let's go over to the shopping center," Kayo suggested, "and get an ice cream cone. We can read all the newspaper headlines to see if there's any news about the forgery." "I'm too hot to move." "We'll feel better if we're active, and Bone Breath would like to have a walk." At the sound of his name and the word walk, Rosie's Cairn Terrier jumped to his feet and wagged his tail eagerly. After leashing Bone Breath, they started off, being careful to keep Bone Breath on the grass so the hot sidewalk wouldn't scorch the pads of his feet. They had walked 4 blocks when Kayo said, "There's Lyle. He lives in that new apartment building." Lyle lay on his stomach in the shade, reading a book. Rosie, Kayo, and Bone Breath walked across the grass and stopped beside Lyle. Lyle looked up. "Listen to this," he said, and he read from his book. "A dog's nose has 220 million cells that are sensitive to odors." He sat up and looked closely at Bone Breath's shiny black nose. "Isn't that amazing?" he said. "Your dog has 220 million cells in his nose that are sensitive to smells." "Then why does he always roll in garbage?" Rosie said. Bone Breath licked Lyle's hand. "I wonder how many smell-sensitive cells a human nose has," Kayo said. Lyle looked in his book. "Only 5 million, which explains why police dogs are used to sniff out drugs, and airport security dogs smell the baggage that comes through customs." "Maybe I have more than normal," Kayo said, "and that's why I'm allergic to ordinary things, like pollen and dust." "What are you reading?" Rosie asked. Lyle showed her the cover of the book. Rosie took her vocabulary notebook out of her pocket and wrote down the book's title and author. "Do you like to read?" Lyle asked. "Does the sun rise in the east?" Kayo said. Whenever she can, Rosie has her nose in a book or her hand on a pencil. Rosie's a writer.